Hey guys and girls, so MB-EX-2's up next. Now this map's a little bit more complicated. 3 entries with 1 defense node. And it also has a couple of wonky mechanics, but that aside, this one will probably be the last one I'll be able to do a full 3-star run with. So for you newer guys that may only have 3 stars and a couple of 4 stars, like brand new guys, this may be the last one you're going to be able to get through. So once again, just the nice, easy to get 3 stars. Specifically though, for this one, we will need Orchard, who is a slower. So that's fairly specific, whether or not with higher level operators, 6 stars excluded obviously, you will probably need a slower. And you will see why, just because of one very irritating mechanic. So first off, we want to deploy Cruz, and then we want to deploy a Nakil. Specifically in that order, just because the extra damage Cruz does. And because we want to really save as much of the health on this flashlight as we can. Next up, the first of your vanguards, and then the second of your vanguards. From here, we're just going to start gathering up some deployment points. So we're going to deploy our first healer here, facing up. And then we're going to deploy our second healer directly opposite. After this, we are going to hold on for catapult. Now, specifically, catapult can be replaced with any other regular sniper. You do not need an AoE sniper for this map. I'm using catapult for the sake of using 3 stars, but as I said, it's probably far more efficient to just bring a regular sniper. I ran out of snipers. So now we're just letting the map play through, and we're watching this first archer. Now remember, I said we really need to keep the health on this particular flashlight up. So I'm going to wait until this archer comes up and puts 1 shot into catapult for whip, and he will not avoid a second shot. So when these guys come out, these little pitchfork wielders, we're going to activate Nakil's skill. So as you can see, Melantha has happily knocked out that one. I'm going to replace this vanguard with a tank, and I'm going to keep this vanguard in just because Vanilla is a high damage vanguard, so she will help kill that guy quickly. Then I'm going to yank her out and swap her in with a tank. Now I'm going to hold on to catapult skill because I don't need it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use Melantha's skill as soon as it's ready to kill this archer. And then I'm going to deploy Orchard in. Now bear in mind, guys, these shield bearers will force, well, these shield bearers, these guys with the doors, will actually draw the fire of everything, so just be mindful of it. So what we want to do is use our slower to slow this guy as much as possible, and we want to use our sniper here, catapult in my particular instance, who I just yanked out for no real good reason, but that's alright. Because all I was waiting for was these 2 guys to come out. I was actually going to wait for them to start moving, but that's alright, it'll work. So once they start moving, you would pull out catapult and put in lava in the middle here. And then we're just going to use lava skill, Nakil skill. And now here's the super important part. I am going to keep Orchid in until she drops. Full stop. No ifs, no buts, no maybes. Orchid stays in until she drops. Now I'm going to keep a very high cycle on Cardigan's skill because I really need her health to stay as high as possible because it's going to get really hairy here. And as you can see, we have our first Vanguard ready and our second Vanguard's about to come off cooldown. And that's important because Cardigan here is not going to be able to block all of these enemies. Now, if you have a higher tank, a 4-star tank, Cora is a good pick for this top lane, a fantastic pick. Because right about now, when everything comes in, here's this next enemy and he will walk through. So Cora will actually block that extra enemy. So we're just, there goes Orchid. So there goes the first one, and now we're gonna use mirrors. Flashlight, sorry. And then I'm going to deploy my operators and use a whole bunch of skills. So my first Vanguard went in to block that guy. No dramas. Redeploy Fang. He's down, and now because this guy got through, I'm going to deploy Melantha here. Cardigan, pick the skill on cycle, and now this sniper is not going to be an issue because his path is all the way around. So we don't care about that snipe. I mean, we do, but he's not super important at the moment. So Melantha will happily tidy this guy up because he does not attack. The only thing we need to worry about is this the sniper, who is no longer attacking Melantha. So once again, we're just going to use this mirror searchlight once it's off cooldown. Melantha is back. Catapult in up the top. Cardigan skill cycle. Lava skill. Nakil skill. And that's it, guys. Now it's just a little DPS race. Now, it doesn't typically get that sloppy. I had a lot of leaks, but you should also have more than enough to keep everything going. So just keep cycling these skills with the 3 stars if you're using 3 stars. And once everything starts dying, just start recycling units to get stuff sorted out. So obviously I don't need Cruz anymore, I don't need Nakil anymore. We'll drop Fang in. And that's it, guys. So it is possible with 3 stars. It only gets easier the higher you go, really. So thanks for tuning in, guys. If this video helped you, please like and subscribe and tune in for the next one.